What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1991 movie Shakes the Clown. So this is a movie that follows a birthday clown named Shakes the Clown, played by Bobcat Goldthwait, who also wrote and directed this movie. And he's kind of down on his luck, kind of dealing with depression, and has become an alcoholic, and having a lot of trouble doing his birthday parties and stuff, and he's being told that he's going to be fired if he doesn't start at least going to his stuff sober and start trying to get off the alcohol. And he ends up getting framed for murder and stuff by another clown that murdered his boss, and so he's trying to prove his innocence and stuff like that, and find a way to find out who murdered his boss and stuff. This movie is pretty funny. It's kind of like a dark comedy. It has some really funny moments. Bobcat Goldthwait just does a really great job in this movie. He's really good in here, and he did a pretty good job directing and writing this movie, although it's not like the best written story and everything, but it does have some pretty funny moments and stuff. Like there's a scene where him and his two clown friends like get in this big fight with these mimes and stuff. It's pretty funny, and they like have different kind of rivalries with other kinds of clowns and mimes and stuff. I thought that was kind of unique and funny. And it has a pretty good cast. Besides Bobcat Goldthwait, Adam Sandler and Bob Clark are in here. They're his two best friends and stuff, and even though they're just kind of supporting roles and stuff, it's still cool getting to see them when they were first starting out. I think this was the first movie that Bob Clark and Adam Sandler did together, but it was cool getting to see them work together in this movie and everything, and kind of see where their friendship began and stuff. And Adam Sandler is pretty good in here, although he doesn't have a lot to do. Like I said, he's kind of a bumbling idiot that just goes along with whatever Shake does and stuff, and at first he believes that he's the murderer and stuff, and so does Bob Clark's character, but they're all likable. And then you got Julie Brown, who plays Shake's girlfriend, and she's pretty good in here, although she's kind of annoying the way she talks and stuff. Like she talks like a little kid and stuff at parts of the movie, and then there's parts where she doesn't. I think it's pretty much indicating that it's an act, that she's pretending to talk like that when she doesn't really have to. And then you got Florence Henderson in here at the very beginning of the movie. It's just more of a cameo, but it's still kind of cool seeing her in here and everything, although it's weird seeing her do something that is completely different than what she did on Brady Bunch. And Tom Kenny plays the villain of the movie, Binky. He's the clown that kills somebody, and it's really crazy seeing him in a live action movie playing a psychotic killer clown and stuff. And he's funny in here too, but like I never realized it was Tom Kenny until tonight when I was reading about it, and I was like, no wonder his voice sounds so familiar, because there's times you can kind of hear a little bit of a hint of SpongeBob in his voice and stuff. And I just found out tonight that's who it was that was playing him, and he's pretty good in here too. He always has kind of creeped me out, because I'm terrified of clowns in real life, and I've always thought he was really creepy. Out of everybody in this movie, he's the only one that really creeped me out, because I'm not really scared of Adam Sandler. I mean, there's no reason to be, and same with Bob Clark and Bobcat Goldthwait. I like them all as actors, and seeing them in so much other stuff, they don't really bother me out. Tom Kenny I never had really seen in anything in live action before, and I didn't even know it was him. So before tonight, I always thought he was creepy, and I still think he is kind of creepy in this role. But the story is alright. could have been written a little bit better and stuff, but it does have some pretty funny moments, especially this scene when the mimes and clowns are fighting. That scene just always cracks me up. Especially there's a part when Adam Sandler's character calls one of them a silent mother effer or something like that. It just cracks me up the way he says it and everything. It's just Adam Sandler being goofy. And the movie's only like an hour and 26 minutes, so it goes by pretty quickly. Although, even though it's a short movie, it does kind of get slow a little bit in the middle. But not for very long, though. It's a pretty well-paced movie. There's some other really funny moments, too, like after he's framed for murder and he's trying to hide and stuff, but he's got to still find a way to do stuff. He goes to this mime class and stuff, and and they're trying to pretend like he's a mime and stuff, and Robin Williams is playing Mime Jerry, the teacher of the class and stuff, and he's absolutely hilarious in this little scene. Unfortunately, he's only in this scene, and then I think has one other little scene at the end of the movie, and that's it. But whenever Robin Williams is on screen, he steals the show. And it's awesome getting to see him in the little bit that he is in here. But yeah, so I really enjoy this movie. I know a lot of people haven't heard of it and everything. I wouldn't say that they're missing out a lot, because it's not like a super great movie, but it is worth checking out, especially if you're an Adam Sandler fan and like to see movies that he did when he was first starting out before he became big after Billy Madison. And stuff like during his SNL years. This is definitely one that it's worth watching and stuff, and if you're into like absurd comedy movies and stuff, I'd recommend it for that too, because it's a really weird movie, but it's entertaining. So I'd say I'd give Shakes the Clown a 7 out of 10. It's not anything super special, but it's definitely worth watching. And I enjoy watching it every now and then. It's not one that I like to revisit all the time, but every once in a while it's worth watching and everything. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you've seen this movie, what you think of it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.